Hello, Shadowcat back with more Guild Wars 2.
Yes, and I'm Blizzard Star, and we are now talking to the Prosperity people.
Now, we are currently making a mistake. Or at least I am.
Possibly.
So, I got a care package from the Order of Whispers. Do you like it?
Very nice.
I
You
thought
look
so.
smashing, but you're not very camouflaged because your white fur just stands out.
I am also wearing black leather with red accents in the middle of a desert.
Yeah.
Yeah, a desert which is currently trying to tear us fur from skin from bone in a giant sandblaster.
Yep.
So, like you said, we have a place to go?
Apparently so.
I think we should get going.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Fortunately, this little outfit of mine does come with a wonderful little mask, which is coming in very handy right now.
Yeah, I'm tasting all sorts of dirt and grit.
Well, don't you have a mask too? You just never wear it?
No. The Vigil never gave me a mask.
Yeah, but I thought you brought one from home.
And you think I wear them?
Yeah,
You're
kind of,
nuts.
yeah. Alright,
Huh.
so where are we going from here?
Apparently we're going up?
I think up is right.
I don't know how we get up, but
You walk. Where are you going?
I'm going up?
You're going up the wrong way. Look, it's a walkway. It's a path.
Oh. Well, sue me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Ranger.
Yes. Hello, Char.
Gone.
Bored.
All gone. I'm ruined.
Sorry to bother you with this, but have you seen a strange sylvari around here?
Sure, but she was gone long before all this happened. She was a creepy one, though. Rolled into town with a huge load of crates and bought a place to hole up in.
She? I'm looking for a male.
In that case, haven't seen him. The other one, though, she kept to herself and we let her be. You should have seen her, with those crazy red stalks growing out of her head.
Wait, really? You know more about her?
Ask around, if anyone's left to ask. Maybe someone in town actually tried talking to her. When there was still a town here, I mean.
Thanks for the information. So creepy safari. That sounds like Scarlet.
Yeah, he's talking about Scarlet.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, all things aside, at least, the newbies actually managed to kill her, it seems, so, you know, good on them for that.
Can you kill? How do you kill a plant like that?
I start with an axe.
Fair enough.
And when it comes to Sylvari, I aim for the head.
Oh, that looks pretty gruesome.
Lost?
Oh gods. Look what it did to him. That could have been me. What are those things?
We're trying to figure that out. You know of a female safari who came here?
I remember. She came around asking about rumors herself. Said she heard something about the mine in some magical underground river or something.
She was looking for it?
I told her that if we hit an underground river, we'd abandon the mine, on account of how they tend to flood everything without notice and miners drown. That didn't discourage her.
Did she find it, the underground river?
No idea. All I know is that she was looking for something. She had excavation equipment in her crates. Maybe she found it, and it carried her away. I don't know.
Thanks.
Yeah. Oh my. That's what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Still got an axe?
Sure do.
Try cutting him down?
I don't think it's gonna work.
Ow. In that case, maybe you better leave the chopping to me, especially if we come across any more Sylvari.
I think you might be right.
So who should we talk to now?
this woman over here.
You got that look in your eye. What do you need?
Information on a sylvari who lived here.
I wouldn't say she lived here. Just came and went. Moved equipment through here. Said she'd go into her room and wouldn't come out for days. Sometimes weeks.
Do you know who she was?
Some engineer with obsession all over her. As far as I know, she never said more than 3 words to anyone. And only then if she needed food or supplies.
What was she doing here?
No idea. There are others around who might know more about her than I do. I kept my distance from her while she was around.
Thank you. That's probably smart.
So,
I
did
don't know.
you talk to her?
Don't know your face.
That came out of nowhere. I'm fine. I'm assessing the situation. What do you need?
I just want directions, actually, to that mysterious sylvari's room.
Ha! You thinking of breaking in and looting her place? Not recommended. That one took personal security to a whole new level.
Do you know who she was?
She wasn't the friendly type, despite those perky red pigtail flowers on her head. None of us figured she had anything worth the risk.
We'd want to take a look. Where is it?
It's right over there. Remember, I warned ya.
Thank you.
Oh,
Alright.
literally right over there.
Yeah. Let's go into what it would be this craziness of hers.
My wings are not going to fit in there.
Brown. Rocks. Timing. Hello, everyone.
What are we waiting for? We're all sure it's Scarlet who was in here. Do you hear that char by the well?
I heard, but we have to be careful. It could be trapped.
You stand back. I'll break it down.
No, Bram. Not so fast.
What does Rock say?
I'll ask her. You pig-headed
You can say it. Barbarian.
Yeah. Well, he's not really a barbarian, but...
I know what you're thinking, 'cause I'm thinking it too.
That scary sylvari was Scarlet.
Exactly. But are we sure?
Who else could it be? All adds up.
So what do you want to do about it? The door's gotta be trapped.
We proceed with caution. Timey?
Seriously, we don't have a key. I say bust it down. I'll have Scruffy do it if you don't. It's got to be one of her layers.
So we're all in agreement. Stay in your golem. There may be trapped.
By the way, do you ever notice that Rox's bow is a devourer?
Oh, so it is. That's really cool.
And her pet is also a devourer?
Did she skin another devourer? Maybe her pet's mother?
Are they related?
Possibly.
Alright, well, despite my better judgment, I'm not going near that door. The crackle of magic creates a steady hum around this door. It's locked, and the thread is clear.
Well, sigh then. Let's see if
I could just
shooting will
blast
work.
it. Or you could blast it.
Yeah.
I don't really have any blasting magic right now.
What can we do with magic that arrows won't fix?
This?
Well, good point.
Minty.
Can you tell? Is it really Scarlet's room? What?
Uh-oh, watch
the
out.
Sylvari.
That's an Asura.
Or,
Come,
yes,
stand guard.
don't squish the Zora.
Come on, Ram, get in here.
There is not enough room in here for all of us.
No, definitely not.
I'm going on recon.
Okay. Grab a paper has handwriting on it and it says, "Notice how I've explored the idea of mobile waypoint. Can travel happen at the whim?" Ah, interesting.
Looks like the villagers were right. Scarlet was here.
The dust in here is thick, and these plants are all but dead. She definitely hasn't been here in a long time.
And who would know plants better than a sylvari?
Look! This
Right?
is a historical find!
Careful now. You'll pop a gasket.
She hasn't been here in a very long time. And that! Great Clark!
Language.
Sorry, I didn't know you spoke Eton.
Come on!
What is
What do
this
you say we
place?
break open some of these crates? One good whack with my mace and...
No! Be careful! You could destroy something extremely valuable.
We should probably report this find to somebody. Ellen Keel, perhaps?
No, are you crazy? You can't tell anybody. They'd come and take it all away. I need time.
What do you need time for? You don't need to be digging in this old junk.
It is not junk.
Scarlet's dead. Let's let sleeping dragons lie.
I found something interesting over here. Come and see.
What did you find,
Yes.
Casimir? Look at this book and tell me what you think.
At least now we know where she got the
All right.
inspiration for that weird hairdo.
The Nature of Dragons by Ogden Stonehealer.
Let's read more.
Or should I say the dragons of nature? Yes, the dragons have long been thought to be as much a part of Tyria as the sun, moon, land, and seas. No one, not even the dwarves, know how long they've been here. The Jotun and Norn both have lingering stories passed down through the generations about the last rise of the dragons. Most scholars give these tales little credit, unfortunately, as so much time has passed. It was over 10,000 years ago that the dragons last returned to their slumber.
Last returned to slumber, so they've been awake for a while then.
Or asleep, rather, for a while.
Yeah.
The very existence of these tales, however, indicates that the dragons have awakened at least twice in history. The word Mordremoth is heavily scratched into the margins.
That's not good.
Ancient documents found now in the Dermot Priory's collection, because they hoard everything like pack rats,
Yep.
reveal accounts passed down by the other races, such as powerful seers and even human gods themselves.
How did they get their hands on tomes of human gods?
I don't know. How do humans do anything?
Good point.
Isn't this fascinating? We hear dragon stories all our lives, but they're usually fairy tales or stories intended to keep young children from misbehaving. I never thought of them as part of nature.
They are ancient elder dragons, after all.
If this is any indication, Scarlet's research into the dragons started early. I wonder what it was that attracted her to studying them.
Their power, perhaps. It seems to be a theme with her.
Yes, you're probably right. But if she wanted knowledge, too, answers to life's biggest questions, she seems to have recognized early on that the dragons were part of something more.
Something universal, yes.
She must have been young when she was here. It looks like she was still a student.
I will have a more distinct conclusion later, but my preliminary assessment is that, yes, we're seeing remnants of her early years.
Look at this.
Interesting.
How long ago would you say Scarlet was here? It looks like she was already studying ley lines.
Not surprising. She was well ahead of her peers. We Asura have been studying them for decades.
But you didn't know much about them.
They are elusive.
Is this what I think it is? It looks like ley lines. What do you think?
I don't know. What do I think?
Yeah, that definitely looks like ley lines.
Look at this drawing. Tell me what you think of it.
Okay.
This hand-drawn image is more symbolic than literal. It shows the world as a machine and various moving parts. The pale tree sits at its heart.
Interesting. What do you think, Marjorie?
Though crude, it's strangely beautiful, don't you agree? Do you think Scarlet made it?
Maybe. It looks like it represents Tyria.
Tyria, if you're a Sylvari. The pale tree is at the center. Didn't I hear Scarlet strangled the pale tree in some vision she had?
She definitely had a love-hate relationship with the pale tree.
Do you think she was evil back then?
She was misunderstood.
She had to have always been evil. You don't suddenly turn evil overnight.
What about the branded? They did. They got corrupted.
Good point.
I don't like that
Hey,
she's
watch
correcting
it with that
Char.
tail.
Right?
No, Rox. Hit her with the tail.
Oh, it's a steam minotaur!
Ow! Do you mind?
Inside voice, please, Tiny.
Timmy, you sound like a harpy.
Yeah, but did you see?
I see.
You're not even looking!
I'm kind of curious.
It's one definitely mechanical something or another.
We never fought these.
Nope.
Do you see it? Do you see? It's a steam minotaur!
I see.
A partially disassembled steam minotaur.
How fascinating.
The steam creature may have been a prototype. It has flaws.
What do you mean, flaws?
Oh, I couldn't possibly explain it in terms you'd understand. You'll just have to trust me on it.
If you say so.
No one's ever going to be able to decipher Scarlet's chicken scratchings. What is all this Asuran googly mook anyway? These symbols and things make me nervous.
Those are alchemagical symbols. I'm not exactly sure what they mean either, but I'll figure it out with time.
Timey needs time.
Huh.
This looks like it was her diary. Take a look and tell me what you think.
Alright.
Dear Diary, writing longhand is for the birds. I've discovered a device of Asuran origin that will allow me to record my journal from this point forward. Do not think that I am ungrateful to you, but I must continue to evolve at every moment. The future awaits us all, and I plan to be amazing when it comes. This will be my last entry as an ink-splattering student. Starting tomorrow, I am a researcher, an engineer, and a visionary. I confess to a mixture of fear and excitement. I believe I've found one of these mythical ley lines, and if I can study it, well, my understanding of Tyria's inner workings will increase in leaps and bounds. Who knows what the future will hold?
She sounds insane.
She
Just
definitely
a
sounds
tad.
driven.
Yeah. That's one word.
I've never been a very magical-minded person, but both Omad and Scarlet were crazy. To think that you could see the whole world in one moment. It's ridiculous.
Perhaps it's true. The mind is a powerful tool.
Yeah, and some people don't use theirs enough. Wishful thinking won't get you through.
Very
I
true.
think it's time to go. I've got more important things to do.
You do, maybe, but I don't. This is the biggest day of my life. Look at all this Scarlet paraphernalia.
I agree with Bram.
You would. Look, you guys can go, but I'm not leaving. I need to document all this. I can use this to write the thesis that will make me famous.
I don't know.
She'll be okay. She's in a village. She's got a golem.
I guess it'll be okay. We'll be back for you later, Squeak. If you run into any trouble, find a Zephyrite. They can be trusted.
I will. Now stop worrying and let me get to work.
Let's get out of here, Bram. Between the dust and the weirdness, I'm done.
You be careful, kid. We'll be back later.
Fair enough.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Tiny, stay out of trouble. We'll be back soon.
Right, let's
She's
talk to
literally the
little
size
girl.
of a snack.
She really is. She's even smaller than the snacks that we've faced before.
Dear
Uh,
Diary, yeah, we read that already.
Yeah, we sure did.
Hang on a second. There's mention here of a miner who found the ley line hub that Scarlet was looking for. I wonder if she's still here. Maybe you could go see her. She's a Nor named Tosca.
What are you going to do?
I'm staying here. Do you realize the historical significance of this find? Not to mention the salvage rights. I'll be writing papers, treatises, and dissertations on this until I'm 80.
I don't get the thrill.
Well, no, of course you wouldn't. Being you. But for an Asura, this is the find of a lifetime. I was fated to be the one who discovered it.
You were fated.
Yes, I knew from the first moment I heard about her that Scarlet's fate and mine were intertwined. And now I shall be her biographer. I only wish I had the chance to speak with her.
What do you think she was doing out here?
My developing belief is that she found a ley line hub somewhere in this area. All the evidence points to it. I'm quite sure she was performing research at it and on it. It's so exciting!
I hope we find it.
Scruffy, I need my supplies.
Well, she seems to have things down here.
Look!
Yeah. Don't step on the Zora.
I'm trying not to, but when she walks right in front of me...
Yeah, good point.
I mean, look at her!
Alright.
My knives are bigger than she is.
Definitely. Alright,
really
well,
are.
let's... As
Okay.
Bram pointed out, let's leave Squeak to it.
Yeah, well, it's an app name at least.
Yeah.
Alright, so, now we have to head back to the mine.
Yep, let's go find that miner.
Do we, though?
Yeah, unfortunately. Hop, hop,
At least the storm was past.
right? No grit in our ears and mouths.
I'll speak
Hopefully.
for yourself. I wore a mask.
Well,
See, there's a time and a place.
I suppose. Hello, miner?
Are you Tosca? You lost?
No, I'm looking for a miner named Tosca. I have a question about the ley line hub.
You found her. That's what the strange sylvari female called the pocket of magical energy I tapped when I was digging out in the waste beyond town. You don't want to go anywhere near that.
Maybe, but I'd still like to know the story.
I was mining copper and broke through into an inner chamber in the rock. A suddenly bright light blinded us all. We didn't go any deeper, too dangerous. But I changed the direction of our digging.
You told the safari woman about this?
Yes, and you should have seen her light up. It was as if I was Tix and Tox, delivering a special toy just for her.
Where was this pocket of magical energy?
Out west of town, but that tunnel caved in shortly after just after I told the Sylvari what we'd found. I always suspected she'd collapsed it and dug her own way in. You should find her and ask her about it.
Can't. She's dead.
Oh, well. I guess that means that we're at a dead end. We can go home now, right?
Possibly.
I don't know. I just got a letter. Did you get a letter?
I got a letter.
Yeah. Word has reached me of some trouble in Dry Top. Prosperity was just attacked. Just attacked? We just left it.
Right?
I'm heading back to check on Timey. Let's meet up and see if the kid's okay. Wolf guide... Wolf? Oh, it's from Bram.
Yeah.
It's from a Norn.
It is from a Norn.
Hup! Hup! Hup!
Hup, hup,
Hup!
hup, hup,
Yeah.
hup.
Alright, well, I guess that means we need to head back in and catch up with Bram.
Apparently.
So, we'll do that. We're not that far away, but I'm going to take my time because it's Bram.
It's Bram. Do you want to deal with a dull-headed Norn?
Yeah. So, we're going to go ahead and take a little bit of a break here.
Mm-hmm.
If you're enjoying this, if you like fantasy games, MMOs, or you're just really into Guild Wars, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell.
And give us a big ol' claw thumbs up. We will get warm fuzzies.
Yep, warm fuzzies are good. So leave a like,
Mhm.
leave a comment down below, and we'll see you back here next time for more Guild Wars 2. Till then, take care.
See you later. Bye.